have our speakers and our amplifier mounted, it's now time to install it into our speaker base. Okay, so the easiest way I find to do this is to lay it flat, and we need to actually connect the speaker wires to our amplifier, but we're going to need to place them through these through holes on the actual speaker base. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just kind of lay this flat, and I'm going to insert them in. Okay, and connect them as I do it so I don't get confused on what the components are. So this is going to be my left speaker. Connect my right speaker. Okay, so now for the power, same thing, it's going to go through this through hole and insert into the power standoff. Alright, so we have them all connected. I'm just going to get all these are going to get fastened in a second, these Wagos, but I'll just make sure that everything's going to close flush on the front of the speaker, which it will. Everything's laying flush. My 4 mounting holes are going to line up. So let's go ahead and put those screws in. Alright, so now that all 4 screws are in, let's throw it onto the back. We need to talk about how we're going to permanently secure these Wago connectors in here. The reason I had us not do this in previous steps is because I wanted you to see where the speakers were going to go. And based on your wires, how long they are, you can kind of then see how much room you have to put these connectors in. So taking a look at this here, I want to permanently mount these Wagos under where the receiver goes. Okay, or the amplifier. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on here, or some double-sided tape. The other one here, I like using hot glue or double-sided tape because this comes off pretty easy, as opposed to using like super glue that would not come off. If these Wagos need to come off for any reason, they're going to come off real easy. Okay, so now that those Wagos are put in place and the wire's been cleaned up, it's time to, I'm going to be getting ready to put my back on. So what I want to do is I want to connect power. So we're going to be using just the 9-volt power here. Okay, I'm going to place that in there. Okay, again, tuck those wires back so it'll sit flush. Okay, then we're going to take our 4 screws, we're going to put them in the 4 corners, line them up, and screw them in. Okay, so there we have it. We can turn our speaker on. Okay. And we can connect it to our phone. So go ahead, connect it to, so we want to make sure that our setting here is set to, so we have the stereo, right, where it's just playing from the stereo. We have auxiliary, so there's an aux plug to plug into. And then there's the Bluetooth. Now the Bluetooth connection is going to be JQ-BT. So now we can play some music and turn our lights on. You're going to see the lights move to the different sounds. We can adjust that up here in our adjustment screw and adjust the rate at which they move. Okay, there you go.